Sorry, folks. I got a phone call, and I've never done all of this before, and so my phone was telling me it would stop it when I answered the call, and I didn't get rid of the call. I should have done that, so it got stopped right in the middle of it. But at any rate, these big values, these big beliefs or character traits or um, ideals that we want our kids to hold, things like trust, safety and security, um, and and feeling like you have someone to turn to that you can trust fully, and then learning and reinforcing their own ability to feel that they can trust their own judgment. That those kind of things you don't necessarily see, but laws like this that the schools follow, because the schools say yes, we have accountability because this is what the law states, or they go back to one set that's higher than them, but they don't realize that teachers are wonderful, schools are trying to do the best they can. I get it, but you can only go for so long saying, yeah, I may not agree with this, but that's how it is. Well, then you are effectively promoting whatever it is. If you are not willing to say, this is not beneficial for the kids in the end, and to undermine trust for every parent in the school, instead of looking at it where Susie might be absent a lot, but we know why. And her parent has called the school, and we've checked into it to make sure that it's all good. So we can't accept this, because that is another thing. They have the school system, the school attendance officer has discretion. They determine who is considered truant. They don't have to just blanket say your kid is truant or absent so many days and they don't have a legitimate excuse by a professional saying that they were where the parent says they were. They have discretion whether or not they decide to pursue any lengths farther on to get the parent in trouble. And that to me tells me that they're trying to, if they do, like in my case, I feel that they're throwing their authority around to say, hey, your kid is truant and we're not going to accept these excuses. All in all, we wonder where some problems come from. It's not one-sided. It's not just the parents. It's not just the teachers. It's the fact that we are willing to, because I've gotten a couple of comments now, why can't you just follow the rules? Why can't you just get a note? It happened yesterday. Because I am my child's parent. Because I have called in every time and said, my child's not feeling well today. Or I've given the excuse, my child's doctor's appointment today, and I am sorry, but I cannot decline. There we go. I cannot drive all the way up to the middle school, which is a half an hour away, 40 minutes away from where I am, and back to drop off my kid for a couple hours of school, because I live in a rural area, and I'm sorry, I don't have a ton of money. And I have a car that's not reliable. And I've talked about this with the school, that, hey, if my kid has an appointment and I take the times that are available, I will do my best. But if it's already past lunchtime and there's only a couple hours left of school, I'm not going to waste the gas to bring them back up there. They don't look necessarily at the background, at what's going on in the child's family. And they will throw their authority around to try and say, well, we can prosecute, we can do this, we can get you in trouble, we can refer you to Child Protective Services. And I'm sorry, but that is ridiculous. I am the parent. My rights are to do what's in the best interest of my child. And the more that the law, and by default the school system, because they follow it, even though they don't, and even though they have the discretion to make a different decision, they don't have accountability either when they say, I'm sorry, it's the law, that's the way it is. Yes, it is. That's the school system. We need to look at the fact that you cannot bring everybody down. You cannot erode trust and values and community and a sense of community and a sense of care by treating everyone as if they are not responsible enough to do the right thing. Because then you won't be able to find the ones that need the help because they're not doing the right thing. All right, so after all my ramble, because now I'm just getting worked up, and this breaks into so many more things that go on, but I'm going to stop at one because it's way too long already. Let me know what you think. Shoot some comments out my way. We'll go from there.